What's up, everyone? I'm Prince, and this is my Siberian Husky. Today, we're putting his nose to the ultimate test. I've got the top 5 smells that are supposed to drive Huskies crazy, and we're going to see his reaction. Live! Before we start, comment below. Which smell do you think will get the biggest reaction? Huskies have an insane sense of smell, so what's normal for us could be a nightmare for them. Will he run, howl, or just give me the stink eye? Let's find out. Hit that like button and let's get started. First up, citrus. Lemons, oranges, limes. These fruits might look bright and cheerful on your kitchen counter, but for a husky, they're a whole different story. While we humans might associate citrus with freshness and zing, our canine companions have a much more intense reaction to these zesty fruits. Smells fresh to us, but for a husky, it's supposed to be overwhelming. Their sense of smell is up to 100,000 times more powerful than ours. So what's a pleasant aroma for us is like a citrus explosion for them. I'm holding a lemon. Smells good to me, but let's see what my husky thinks. I'm genuinely curious. Will he be interested or will he want nothing to do with it? I'm placing the lemon slice on the floor and letting him check it out. This is a safe, supervised experiment. Don't worry, he won't eat it. I just want to see his reaction up close. He approaches, sniffs, and instantly jumps back. That reaction was almost instant, like he hit an invisible wall of scent. He's shaking his head and backing away. It's clear he wants nothing to do with that lemon. It's almost as if he's saying, "Why would you bring this near me?" He's now on the other side of the room, avoiding the lemon completely. He's put as much distance as possible between himself and the citrus slice. It's not fear, just pure disgust. You can see it in his face. He's wrinkling his nose, almost offended by the smell. The oils in citrus are super strong for dogs. No wonder it's used as a natural repellent. Even a tiny whiff is enough to send him running. This is why some people use citrus to keep dogs away from certain areas. I had no idea it would be this effective. I've read about it, but seeing it in action is something else. He's not just uninterested, he's actively avoiding it. Citrus is a definite no-go for my husky. If you ever wondered whether dogs like lemons, the answer is a resounding nope. He's still giving me the stink eye. I think I might be in the doghouse for this one. 1 down, 4 to go. If a lemon did that, what's next? I'm almost nervous to find out how he'll react to the rest of the lineup. Let's clean up and move on. I'll make it up to him with a treat. He definitely earned it after braving the Citrus Tsunami. Next up, vinegar. If you thought citrus was bad, just wait until you see how our husky reacts to this one. Vinegar is famous for its sharp, tangy smell, and it's a staple in kitchens everywhere. But for dogs, it's a whole different story. Just opening the bottle makes my eyes water. The scent is so strong it fills the whole room almost instantly. I can only imagine what it must be like for a dog with a superpowered nose. For dogs, the acetic acid in vinegar is supposed to be unbearable. Their sense of smell is thousands of times more sensitive than ours, so what's just a sharp tang to us is a full-on assault to them. I'm placing a bowl of vinegar on the floor, even further away this time. I want to see just how far he'll go to avoid it. Will he even dare to come close? He's suspicious, stretching his neck to sniff from a distance. You can see him hesitating, clearly not trusting whatever's in that bowl. One big sniff, and he's out. The reaction is instant. He recoils so fast it's almost like he touched something hot. He speed walks out of the room, not even looking back. It's clear he wants nothing to do with that smell. That was even faster than the citrus. I didn't think he could move that quickly, but vinegar really sent him running. Vinegar is a huge no for him. He didn't even want to get close. He's keeping a safe distance, making sure the coast is clear. It's a powerful deterrent, and now I see why people use it to keep dogs away from things. If you ever need to protect your furniture or garden, vinegar might just be your secret weapon. He's whining from the other room. Sorry, buddy, I promise no more vinegar experiments for a while. 2 for 2. These smells are intense for huskies. It's amazing how much more sensitive they are to scents than we are. Even a tiny amount can be overwhelming. Let's get rid of the vinegar and see if he'll come back for the next challenge. I'm curious if he'll forgive me in return, or if he's decided the living room is off limits for good. This is turning out to be way more dramatic than I expected. I thought he'd be curious, but these reactions are next level. What could be worse than vinegar? Let's find out. Stay tuned, because the next test might just surprise us both. Challenge 3. Nail polish remover, also known as acetone. This is a common household item, but it packs a serious punch when it comes to smell. Most of us are used to the sharp, almost stinging scent when we open a bottle. But for a dog, especially a husky with a superpowered nose, it's a whole different experience. The scent is intense for us, but for him, it's like a tidal wave of chemicals. Imagine multiplying your sense of smell by 100. That's what he's dealing with right now. I'm not pouring it out, just a tiny dab on a cotton ball, and I'm keeping it sealed in a jar for safety. Even with these precautions, I know this is going to be a tough one for him. The moment the jar comes out, he's already on high alert. He's keeping his distance, watching the jar like it's some kind of monster that might leap out at any second. Even from across the room, he can smell it. His nose wrinkles and he turns away, clearly not a fan. It's obvious he already hates it and he wants nothing to do with that jar. Then he starts to growl, a low, warning sound. This isn't just avoidance anymore. He's telling me in his own way that this smell is way too much for him. Suddenly he sneezes, twice in a row. The fumes are clearly irritating his nose and he shakes his head as if trying to get rid of the smell. That's my cue to stop. I don't want to push him any further. Acetone is a massive no for dogs, and this reaction proves it. Out of all the challenges so far, this was by far the most intense reaction. His eyes are wide, and he looks genuinely startled by how strong the smell is. It's a powerful reminder that chemical smells can be a real problem for dogs. Their noses are so much more sensitive than ours, and what seems like a minor annoyance to us can be overwhelming for them. I'm sealing up the jar and opening a window to air out the room. It's important to make sure he's comfortable again and that the air is clear. 3 challenges down, and my husky definitely needs a break, and some well-deserved treats. These reactions are truly eye-opening, and it makes me think twice about what I use around the house. After a little rest and some positive reinforcement, let's see if he's ready for the next one. Each test teaches us more about just how sensitive our dogs really are. Challenge 4, perfume. We love it, but for dogs, it's a blast of confusing artificial smells. I've sprayed a little on paper and let it air out. He approaches cautiously, sniffs, and immediately loses interest. No dramatic reaction, but he's clearly not a fan. He walks around it, ignores it, and then sniffs me like, "Why would you bring this here?" He sighs and turns his back. Ultimate husky disapproval. Strong fragrances are just noise to him, not pleasant at all. Never spray perfume near your dog. It can really bother them. Another dislike, but not as dramatic as the last ones. 4 down, 1 to go. This experiment is wild. Let's see the final boss of bad smells. Final challenge, cleaning products. These are packed with chemicals and often have citrus scents. I've sprayed a tiny bit on a cloth and placed it far away. He smells it instantly from across the room and refuses to move closer. He's whining, looking at me like I've betrayed him. This is the strongest reaction. He wants out of the room. Cleaning products are a supervillain for his nose. It's a survival instinct. These smells signal danger. He's pawing at the door, desperate to escape. That's it. Experiment over. Cleaning products are the absolute worst for him. He hated all 5, but this one triggered a real escape response. I'm getting rid of it and making it up to him. We've learned a lot today. Wow, that was intense. We confirmed the top 5 smells my husky can't stand. From citrus to cleaning products, his reactions were clear and immediate. It's a reminder to be mindful of what we use around our pets. What does your dog hate? Share your stories in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Time for treats and belly rubs. My husky earned it today.